The following video is made for educational purposes only. Everything you see is just an educational example. It does not constitute financial advice. Results may vary for you. Meme coins move at lightning speed. There's no slowing them down. 1 second, everything's pumping like crazy, and before you know it, the whole thing tanks. I've been through that ride countless times, and yeah, I've had some rough losses along the way. But every crash taught me something important and helped me fine-tune an approach that delivers consistent results. In this video, I'll show you exactly how I do it, so you can skip the messy trial and error phase and start making better calls from the start. Things turned around for me when I quit treating meme coins like quick cash grabs and started viewing them as actual ventures that demand time and consistency. That simple mindset change transformed how I approached everything, and the payoff was massive. Now, I mostly target fresh launches, and like a lot of people, I got my start on Pump Fun. That's where the real movement happens, but it's gotten ridiculously competitive. These days, just being in the mix isn't enough. Even with a smart game plan, luck still plays a big role, and losing happens more often than anyone likes to admit. Spending time in the whirlwind that is Pump Fun made me realize I wanted something more balanced, and that's how I ended up on Radium. It became my main hub almost instantly. The interface is cleaner, the pace is steadier, and the focus is clearly on gradual, sustainable progress rather than quick hits. While Pump Fun churns out tokens in a constant stream, Radium is far more deliberate. Only a few new launches appear each minute, giving each one space to breathe and the potential to actually grow. After testing a ton of options, I settled on moontool.fun, hands down the easiest and most reliable shortcut for launching on Radium. It automates the technical side, meaning no coding or complicated configurations are required. The whole process to go live is actually just a few clicks and a handful of minutes. I'll take you through the full workflow in this video, step by step. Time to jump in. One of the easiest ways to lose traction early is by skipping the logo. When launching your meme coin, it's the first impression people get, and often the deciding factor in whether they click or ignore your project. If it doesn't grab attention, you're already behind. Go for something fun, colorful, and easy to recognize. And if you're out of ideas, check the latest meme trends on social media. They can help you brainstorm fast. For this example, I'm using a Shrek 5 image. It's funny, well-known, and a perfect fit. Before we continue, resize it to 128 by 128 and make sure to save it. With your logo set, you're ready for the launch. The steps are pretty straightforward. Connect your wallet, approve the prompt that appears, and you're nearly finished. Just a couple more small actions, and your token will be officially live for everyone to see. This is the part where your coin really starts to take on its own identity. You'll need to fill out 4 key details: the name, ticker, short description, and your logo. For this demo, I'm going with Buffed Shrek as the name and Shrek as the ticker. Don't skip over the description. It's what draws people in, whether you make it funny, clever, or just memorable. Once you've entered everything, upload your logo and move on to the next step. Next up is the tokenomics section. It might look a bit complicated at first glance, but don't stress. Everything's already set up for you. The default settings are perfectly fine as they are, so there's no need to change anything. Just hit next and move forward. Here, you'll see a few optional extras, things like creator tags or personalized launch pages. They might look appealing, but they don't have any real impact on how your token performs. Since enabling them costs 0.1 Sol, it's usually best to skip them and save a bit of money in the process. You're better off focusing your attention on making sure the actual launch goes smoothly. The next screen gives you the option to connect your token with your social media profiles. It's a great way to add legitimacy and help people find your project faster. If your pages are already live, this is where you'd link them. For this walkthrough, I'll go ahead and skip it and move directly to the launch phase. Building trust in your token starts with setting up revoke authorities properly. These work like digital safety locks that protect your contract from being changed after launch. Revoke freeze keeps trading from being paused. Revoke mint blocks the creation of new tokens. And revoke update locks the contract against future edits, even by you. Because these settings are public, not enabling them can look shady. For transparency and security, it's smart to enable all 3 before you go live. Once you hit the launch button, your wallet will pop up asking for confirmation. Approve the transaction, finish the brief setup, and the blockchain takes care of the rest. Your token goes live almost instantly. It's still smart to double-check everything on SolScan afterward. It only takes a minute and ensures your project looks accurate and professional right from the start. The moment your token appears on SolScan, you'll know it's officially live. That's your green light. Your project is active and recorded on the blockchain. You can now track the supply, review incoming transactions, and see the full breakdown of activity. Still, don't click away just yet. There's one last piece to finish before your launch is fully complete. To get your token trading, you have to add liquidity. It's the key that allows transactions between buyers and sellers to go through. Without it, nothing moves in the market. Luckily, setting it up is super quick. Head over to the liquidity tab, and I'll show you exactly how to do it. Clicking the liquidity button takes you directly over to Raydium. Step 1 is to connect your wallet. Tap the button in the upper right corner and choose whichever provider you're using. Then, import your token by grabbing the contract address from Moontool, pasting it into Raydium's token field, and entering the same details as earlier. Once it's recognized, hit Add User Token and confirm. For this example, we'll be supplying 900 million of the 1 billion tokens into the pool. It's time to choose your quote token, the asset your token will pair with for trading. On Raydium, Solana is the top pick. It's steady, well-traded, and can handle plenty of market activity. Once you've chosen Sol, set your preferred pool amount. Adding more liquidity helps improve both visibility and price stability for your project. I typically use the maximum amount, knowing I can always reclaim it later. Just make sure to leave around 0.2 Sol in your wallet to pay for fees. The next step is setting your fee tier. Personally, I go with 2%, as it's proven to deliver the most stable results on nearly every launch I've run. You can play around with other settings, though they often don't hold up as well. After choosing your rate, click Initialize Liquidity Pool, confirm the transaction in your wallet, and your token will be live and ready for trading. Once your liquidity pool is live and ready, your token is out there. It's live on Raydium and automatically connected to Photon, so trading kicks in right away. This is where things get interesting. You can start watching the market's first reactions. I'll pull up the charts so you can monitor all the live movement yourself. When it comes to tracking tokens, I always use Dex Screener. It's reliable, simple to use, and ideal for walkthroughs like this. To view your token, just open any chart, copy the contract address from Moontool, and paste it into the URL bar. The chart will load instantly. Keep an eye on the liquidity section. That's where most of the trading activity takes place. And remember, bots are constantly at work here, so some of the price action you see is automated. Head over to your portfolio on Raydium. That's where all your tokens and liquidity positions are displayed in one place. This is also where you can track your profits before deciding to withdraw. If your new positions don't appear right away, don't worry. They typically show up in the liquidity section within 10 to 15 minutes. Check out this time-lapse of the token launch. While nothing's set in stone, you'll start seeing patterns emerge fast, giving you a feel for how the market behaves. Bots dive in immediately, and every wave of buyers pushes up trading volume, liquidity, and market cap. Since your profits are tied to liquidity, keeping an eye on your position in Raydium is key. Once it shows up there, that's your cue, and I'll guide you through the next steps. The final step is simple. Go to Raydium's liquidity section and select your LP position. Click the minus icon and move the slider to 100%. Ignore the numbers at the top. They're only approximate. Watch the Sol value, and when it's right, click Remove Liquidity and approve it in your wallet. Just so you know, this guide is strictly educational and not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and make your own choices before acting on any of the steps shown. As soon as the alert hits, your earnings start landing straight in your wallet. Open it, let it sink for a moment, and you'll see everything update instantly. My first few profits were tiny, but doing this consistently over time makes a noticeable difference. To wrap things up, a quick reminder. This guide is purely for educational purposes. I'm not affiliated with Photon, Moontool, Dex Screener, or any of the platforms featured. I'm simply showing the steps I personally use when launching coins. That said, it looks like an interesting opportunity. If it clicks with you, now could be a good time to explore it. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to keep up with more Memecoin launches.